Hi. What? Lipstick? No,
Oh,
no, I don't want lipstick.
okay.
And no, I'm not going to edit that out because my friends want me to look good on camera. Originally, my plan was to take you on a tour of my fridge, but I was on my way over to my friend's house where I get to exist with no children for just a little bit, and it keeps me sane. And on the way over here, I heard a Tom Petty song, and it was all like Tom Petty-ish, and Tom Petty, I'm not Bob Dylan, whatever. And it was really cool because it was the one song, the one song, and it was well, it's all right. It's all right. Best you can do is forgive. And I was like, oh, son of a, that's fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted to talk about. Um, because in looking at the Mamavation stream and in thinking about how I treat myself and how other people treat themselves, and you know people's videos about getting mad because people say that they can't do things, or you know um from being uncoordinated, or I failed so many times before at dieting, how is this time going to be any different? And I think that the breakthrough for almost anyone in fitness, whether they realize it consciously or not, is that moment where you forgive yourself for, I don't know, eating a box of Twinkies when you were 12, or forgiving yourself for being on a diet and not being able to sustain, 1,200 calories or some insane other number for the long term. Forgiving yourself for eating a piece of cake or four. And it all builds up over time until you become this person who is so ashamed and feels so rotten that it to even consider becoming fit becomes this like huge deal that you just can't possibly attain, because it's for other people. It's for people who are, if you need to lose 10 pounds, it's for the people who are 5 pounds overweight. If you're 155 pounds overweight, it's for those girls who only need to lose 20 pounds. It's always for somebody else, because you don't think you're good enough to actually accomplish it. And you never will think you're good enough until you forgive yourself for what you have done already. I mean, for whatever reason, that I am this size, obviously I made bad choices. They may not be your bad choices, but they were bad choices nonetheless. And I have to, I really had to, and I actually did this, sit down and say, it's okay. It's okay that I did those things, because that's where I was at that time in my life. And that's, what I needed to feel in control of my world and myself. But now I'm a better, older, smarter, wiser, whatever person. And, I've got these kids that I have to take care of and, make sure they're not all in the head, and because, I mean, even if we have money, it's not like I want to, like, spend it all on therapy bills. Um, and I believe that if we can just take a minute, look in the mirror and say, I forgive you, and it's okay. It's that whole, like, you can forgive and forget, or you can forgive, but you don't have to forget. And, maybe depending on your eating habits, you should forgive yourself and not forget what you did wrong to get there. And that way, you can start with yourself with a clean slate, and it can kind of be like, oh, hey, it's starting fresh. It's starting with a clean slate. It's not thinking about all the times you failed. It's thinking about this time, because this time you can succeed. And that's all I got. So I would like to say forgive yourself and each other, very, very Jerry. And thank you so much for voting me Mamavation Mom. I am thrilled and couldn't appreciate it more. And I would like to thank Earth Footwear, Smooth Fitness, EAS Active Girl, and Chefs Requested, all of whom you can follow on Twitter. Visit mamavation.com and you will see my post, and they're all linked up there, and you can follow them on Twitter. Thanks so much, and this has been your weekly video blog. Bye!